Who is to blame for the high cost of living in these beautiful Turks and Caicos Islands? Residents across the country complain every day about the high price of food, clothes, and other necessities just to live comfortable in the TCI, especially during these tough economic times. Many say it's a hard life to live, and all fingers are pointed to Provo Stevedoring Limited. In an interview with head of the company, Bernard Hanfield, he is setting the record straight.
Since we started in May of 2008, and since we started, a lot of folks complain that Provo Stevedoring was the cause of high living and high prices in the food store. So here's what I want to do today is try and clear up all of that and false information that's being carried on out there.
The Provo Stevedoring top man said to clear his company's name, he did extensive research.
Here's what I found. We went back from 2006. These are bill of ladings from all of the shipping company from 2006. And if you check here from 2006, you see on the bill of lading here, they're still charging the handling landing fee, which is the fee they charge in Provo for offloading the ships here, with their own personal equipment at that time, and their own man labor. And they're still charging 2006, they're charging that. And to go back to 2007, and you see here, they still have the same handling and landing charges here in Provo, what they're charging then with their own equipment, and they charge it here. So 2006, 2007, you go to 2008, since we started. They're still charging it here again, plus the Provo Stevedoring charges. So they are double charging all of the customers. And they say that Provo Stevedoring is actually overcharging customers. As you see here, we have Provo Stevedoring charges here. This is our fee here, what they charge for the work that we do here. And here, they still handling and landing fee charges here. And if you check, it is way higher than we'll be charging. So they're double charging the people here for all of the work.
Hanfield was adamant that it's not Provo Stevedoring Limited, but the shipping companies.
Basically, the shipping companies actually have the cost of living is actually high.
Hanfield said there is no way Provo Stevedoring can double charge because they are regulated by Turks and Caicos Port Authority. Now to get both sides of the story, News 4 paid visit to leading international shipping company Tropical. President of that company, Carl Simmons, said Tropical Shipping is a transparent company.
Well, I refute that statement because of the fact that prior to May 2008, we had a handling fee of containers at the port of $80 a container. That to take a container off a vessel and put a container back on a vessel. In today's world, the reality is since May the 1st, 2008, Provo Stevedoring have implemented a $142 fee to offload a container, $142 to put an empty container back on the boat, $10.50 to receive a container into port, and then they also charge $30 to take a vehicle out of a container. Additionally, the random scale weighing of each container is $5.25 for each time they want to weigh a container. Additionally, there's a $79 mooring fee that they charge us to have the ship tied up to the dock. Now, prior to Provo Stevedoring taking over the port, Stevedoring in Provo and Grand Turk, there was none of these fees that we are talking about here right now.
Simmons showed News 4 a Provo Stevedoring bill to his company. Prior to the opening of Provo Stevedoring, Simmons added that just after 3 months of operations, Stevedoring fees went up from $135 to $142. He said his company alone has paid out millions.
I would like to say to my customers that we have not inflated any fees that has been charged to us by Provo Stevedoring to our customers. Every fee that we have on our bills of ladings are the actual fees that have been billed to us by Provo Stevedoring. Let me give you an example. If you want to ship a car from Provo to Grand Turk, that car will have to go into a container. Provo Stevedoring going to charge you to load that container charge you to load the car in the container first. And they're going to charge you to load the container on the ship in Provo. And they're going to charge you to offload the container in Grand Turk again. And they're going to charge you $30 to offload the car out of the container in Grand Turk again. And then they're going to charge us to load the empty container in Grand Turk back on the ship in Grand Turk. So that's a simple illustration of how much it costs you to do business with a shipping company since May 1st, 2008, when Provo Stevedoring took over.
This is just part one of this story. As part two, we will hear from members of TCI Port Authority and other shipping carriers. WIV4, the most credible source for information, will continue to investigate this story. For WIV4 News, I'm Takara Bain.